Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge brighter connections, and emails that get the job done, you need.
Given 2 to the power of x plus 2 multiplied by 3 to the power of x minus 2 equals to 6 to the power of 3x. Find the value of 6 to the power of x. First, we do initial simplify it. 2 to the power of x in the bracket, open bracket, 2 to the power of 2 in this bracket, and then 3 to the power of x in bracket, and then 3 to the power of 2 in the divided by 3 to the power of 2 and equals to 6 to the power of 3x. Then solve it. 2 to the power of 2 equals to 4 and 2 write it back to the power of x and 3 to the power of x. Divided by 9. 3 to the power of 2 equals to 9. Equals to 6 to the power of 3x. For this combined, because 2 to the power of x and 3 to the power of x is the same power, so we just combine it and divided by 9 equals to 6 to the power of 3x. And then we separate the 4 to the power of 4 divided by 9 multiplied by 6 to the power of x equals to 6 to the power of 3x. And 6 to the power of and bring it to the other side. So it will be 4 over 9 equals to 6 to the power of 3x minus x. So it will be 6 to the power of 2x because 3x minus
those who are at StreamYard and those who are in Zoom, I hope you can hear me. Meanwhile, we wait for your friends to come in. Okay. Those at StreamYard, can you all hear me? If you can hear, please let me know. If you are in YouTube and you can hear me, please let me know. Okay, good then. So I know those who are in YouTube, they can hear me. Now those who are in Zoom, I hope you all can hear me. Can you all hear me? Can, right? Okay, cool then. Those who are in Zoom, anybody willing to record? Anybody who have a laptop who will record? Can you please let me know right now? Raise your hand. I will not start till I allow you to record. Okay, it's exactly 3 more minutes time. We should be starting. It's 10 o'clock, right? Our class today. Alright?
Yes.
Not 10:15, 10 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool then. So I think I'm on time. You guys are late. It's only 14 of you all here today on Zoom and 10 of you all in StreamYard, in YouTube means. So 24 of you here. Where are the others? Still waiting. Expected this lah. If you have any other classes, you should inform the lecturer that it's already time's up lah. You're supposed to leave 15 minutes early, right? Not? Okay, for those who are in YouTube, I'll be sharing the screen in a while. So yeah. Okay, I think now you can see the screen ready. Those in YouTube. Those on Zoom, you all definitely can see the screen, right? Any problem?
Nope.
Okay, I hope I'm not lagging. Okay, I'm just waiting for participants to come in, then I can start now. I hope I'm not lagging. Okay, I'm just waiting for participants to come in. Those who are on Zoom, I hope you all know the routine. I don't need to repeat the routine all the time. So yeah, please carry on with the routine line. And those who are in YouTube, please subscribe, like, and share the video to as many as possible so that we can get more free time after this. Okay, to conduct more StreamYard classes. Hmm. Okay, it's already 10 o'clock, so I should be starting. I hope that we can start. Now, those who are in Zoom, anyone willing to record? Ahmad Rafiq, can I allow you to record the files?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I allow you to record the files today. Is it possible for you to record?
How can I record this for the video?
You can just press the record button.
Oh, okay. All right, sir.
Recording in progress.
Okay, got it. So later, once we finish the class, you can share the recording line to your friends. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? One more person, please. Can I have another one more person? Hongwei, Ken? Okay, I allow you to record also already. So you can record. Okay, we start live. Okay, as I told you all, I will sharp on time I will start. And I think it's good to start sharp on time lah. Okay. So yeah, good morning everyone. And I really hope that we should be quite excited to study. Okay, online class, despite yesterday's cases, record high 20,500 plus. Okay, so we are still under this COVID situation. Hopefully it ends soon for everybody, and hopefully we will soon be able to go back to normal life which we want. Okay, so with that said and done, life have to carry on. So we carry on with chapter 2 today. Okay, we carry on with chapter 2 today. Okay, topic 2, equation, inequalities, and absolute values. So we are going to study a little bit more about equation today. Okay, and I will try to go a little bit into inequality lah. Okay, now this topic I have my own way to teach, so I will try my best to teach my method, and also you can see the method which is being taught by other lecturers in the YouTube videos which I've shared the link with you all. Okay, so I hope my voice is clear and everyone can hear me and there is no disruption lah today. Okay, so let's start with 2.1 equation. So the learning of all this outcome of the equation here is that we want to find how to solve the equation of surds, indices, and logarithm. Okay, surds, indices, and logarithm. So this is the learning outcome today. And under this learning outcome, we have certain method to be followed lah. Okay, first we need to know how to solve quadratic equation. But quadratic equation you already learn how to solve in form 4 and form 5. So 2 years you have been solving quadratic equation not only in maths but also in maths also you did learn this. Okay, then you also got learn this formula. Yes, not x equals to negative b plus minus b square minus 4ac square root over 2a. Or you got learn how to solve the quadratic equation using your calculator method. Okay, or we also learn how to solve by completing the square a bracket x plus b square plus c. This is a standard form of completing the bracket. Yes or not? So you have learned these few methods on how to solve quadratic equations over there lah. Okay, so let's carry on some more. Later you can scan this thing and you can get more information for how to solve quadratic equation review lah. Okay, if you want to revise your work, you can revise over here. Okay, good. Let's carry on. Now, the thing which you never learned before is this called surd equation. So I'm going to stress a bit more about surd equation today. Okay, now how to solve surd equation? Now, surd equation is not that hard. It's square root 10 minus x over here. Okay, I can bring this negative square root 2x minus 2 to the right hand side. So I get square root 2x minus 2. Okay, just now if I showed your friend's video, your friend keep on saying bring to the other side. Try to imagine right or left line will be easier. Okay, so from here you can see that if I square both sides, because to get rid of the surd I have to square both sides. When I square both sides here, I get 10 minus x equals to 2x minus 2. So if I shift back again, I get negative x minus 2x equals to negative 2 minus 10. Negative 3x equals to negative 12, x equals to 4. Now remember one thing, not necessarily all the solution is a solution. So what we have to do here is we have to recheck again lah. So how to recheck again? We have to put back again inside the original equation which is given 10 minus 4 minus square root 2 times 4 minus 2. So here you get square root 6 minus with square root 8 times 2 there. 8 minus 2 there is also 6. So here square 0. Okay, square root 6 minus square root 6 is 0. Okay, shown lah. Okay, shown. Therefore, no problem. Understand? So this checking have to be done. Understand? This checking have to be done by all of you all. Understand until here so far, class?
Sir,
Yes, Hatta, say.
about the rechecking, kalau kita tak ada markah kan?
Ya, dia tak ada markah, tapi you kena check balik supaya you tahu bahawa jawapan yang diberi itu betul lah. Tapi kalau you kena reject, okay, then you have to show lah why you are rejecting. Understand? Then recheck itu ada markah lah. Boleh faham?
Okay.
Okay, sekarang as far as I know that your exams are objective, yes or not? So if your exam are objective, maybe working is not going to be considered a lot of marks lah, but it's very important for us to know lah, okay? I don't want to just teach for exam, I want to teach for life lah. So kalau dia tukar format atau apa-apa pun, you bersiap sedia lah. Boleh faham? Okay, Atta? Okay, we go to B right now. Okay, we try and see the B question here. Okay, I copy, paste. Okay, so for B over here, they gave me this question. Okay, a very simple question, not that hard also. But here we got this square root here, and then square root 3x plus 1 equals to negative 1. Now if we can, we try to make it like this, square root 2 minus x, bring the negative square root 3x plus 1 to the right hand side. So you get 3x plus 1 minus 1. Now why? The reason is when we want to take the square, it will be easier for us lah. So if I square here, and I square here, remember this is just square root 2 minus x, square root 2 minus x. This is square root 3x plus 1 minus 1. This is one more square root 3x plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so you got already 2 expansion over there. And we know what from your definition of square root, which we studied in chapter 1, square root a times square root a, the answer is a, yes or not? The answer have to be a. So here is just square root a times square root a lah, which is straight away going to give me 2 minus x. But remember, this is not square root a times square root a. This is square root a, okay, minus b, and then square root a minus b. So here you have to expand lah, this one times this one. So here you're going to get here as 3x plus 1 minus square root 3x plus 1 minus square root 3x plus 1, okay, plus 1. I hope you all know how I get that. I expand the thing. Okay, expand. Use your crab multiplication to expand. Okay, cara ketam lah. Okay, now from here you can get me the answer here. This is 3x. 1 plus 1 there is 2 minus 2 square root 3x plus 1. And here is 2 minus x. So now whatever which doesn't have square root, okay, here have no square root, we bring back to the left hand side. So if I bring to the left hand side, I'm going to get 2 minus x minus 3x minus 2 equals to negative 2 square root 3x plus 1. The negative 2 remains on the right hand side still. Okay, now to get rid of the square root, I must still square here and square here. So if you notice one thing, what I did over here, I repeat the process of squaring both sides. Okay, I repeat the process of squaring both sides twice lah. One again back here. So over here, I'm going to get here as 2 minus 2 is 0. So negative 4x. So I get here 16x squared equals to 4. Square root and square will cancel. So it will become 3x plus 1. So here I get 16x squared minus 12x minus 4 equals to 0. I hope that expansion is okay. So 4x squared minus 3x minus 1 equals to 0. Okay. Now from here I have to factorize this. So if I want to use my calculator and factorize, also can, or I can press your, or you can use the formula. Sorry, not press. You can use your formula. So if you press your calculator for this, I'm very sure you get the answer x minus 1, and one more will be 4x plus 1 equals to 0. So x equals to 1 and x equals to negative 1 over 4. Can until here, everybody? Everybody okay?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
If
sir.
everybody
Yes, sir.
okay until here, very good. So now I'm going to carry on some more lah. Okay. Now where I'm going to carry on over here is this part here. I'm going to recheck again lah. Okay, I'm going to recheck again. So I'm going to recheck back again with the original equation. So this was the original equation. Let's put back again inside. You get square root 2 minus 1 minus square root 3 plus 1. Square root 2 minus 1 is 1. Minus square root 4 is going to give you negative 2. So you get negative 1. Okay, accept. No problem. This is recheck process. Huh? I hope you all understand this recheck process here. Okay. Then next one there, if you put negative 1 over 4 inside there, you get square root 2 minus 1 over 4 minus square root negative 3 1 over 4 plus 1. So if I plus this, I'm going to get here as 2.5. Yes, not 2.25. Sorry. So square root 2.25 minus with square root 1 over 4 or 0.25 there lah. So here I'm going to get 1.5 minus 0.5 because square root of 1 over 4 is going to be 0.5. So here I get 1. Okay, this is what I accept lah. Understand? So since both also accepted, nothing to reject lah. Any problem until here? Any problem until here so far? Okay?
So yang okay.
Mm-hmm.
Satu ni bukan tak ni ke sebab jawapan negatif satu kan?
Oh, jawapan dia negatif 1. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Thank you very much, Hatta. I'm glad you correct me. Okay. So this one we cannot accept lah. Here we have to what? Reject. Okay. So ini kita kena tunjukkan. Then we write here reject. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Sometimes when we are lecturing like this, calculation error tends to happen lah. Okay. Okay. Saya rasa saya tak laju sangat ni. Saya okay kan? Boleh kan semua? Boleh tak? Laju ke?
Boleh.
Boleh okay, kalau
Yes,
boleh
sir.
baguslah kalau saya slow sangat nanti susah takkan habis syllabus nanti susah Okay, so saya nak bagi beberapa contoh lagi selain daripada ini. So ini adalah contoh tambahan yang tak ada dalam lecture. Slideshow tak ada lah. Okay, so ini lecture contoh tambahan. Boleh? Okay, so let's see if I give you like this now. See. Okay, a basic one, square root x plus with square root x plus 2 sama dengan 2. Okay. So if over here we see this, we can see that both we got square root at one side ni, right or not? On the left hand side ni. Am I right or not? Okay. So since got, so I get square root x equals to 2 minus square root x plus 2. Now if I square both sides, okay, if I square both sides, I'm going to get here x equals to 2 minus square root x plus 2. Kalau ada orang dia boleh buat laju dia boleh buat laju terus, dia buat macam ni. Okay, saya ajar cara laju lah 2 square plus with square root x plus 2 square tolak 2 negative square root x plus 2. Dia gunakan formula a square plus b square minus 2ab. Formula ini sepatutnya dah belajar lah. Okay, you dah belajar dalam form 2, form 3 Okay, dah lama dah belajar. Okay, when you expand a plus b square, you should get this lah. Okay, so from here, saya boleh tulis ini 4 plus x plus 2. Negatif akan jadi positif sini. Okay, oops, sorry, my mistake here. Ini tambah Okay, tambah. Formula sini tambah sorry, my mistake. Okay, so ini akan jadi negatif Negatif 4 square root x plus 2. Okay. Now, satu benda yang selalu student buat, okay, many student do this, they take this 4 minus with this 4. And then they give me 0. Wrong, This 4 is only related to this thing here, this square root here. That's all ni, Dia darab, Dia darab. So, you tak boleh tolak macam itulah. Okay. So, from here, this is very easy. 6 plus x minus 4 square root x plus 2. Let's shift, this time I shift this part here lah. I shift this back to the left hand side. So I get positive 4 square root x plus 2 equals to 6 plus x minus x. Okay. The x was here, we shift back here lah. Okay. So from here, I'm going to get here and I'm going to square both sides again. I get 36 here. I do it a bit slower. 6 square, 4 square root x plus 2 square. Another one more mistake student always make is this 4 they never square. The 4 you have to square because when you square the 4 you get 16. then x plus 2 equals to 36. Boleh faham sampai sini? Any problem until here, class?
No, sir.
Okay, so now once you get this ready, okay, once you get this ready, we can carry on, right? Okay, let me just see. Did I? Yes, okay. So if I carry on this thing here, I'm going to get 16x plus 32 equals to 36. 16x equals to 4. So x is going to be 4 over 16, which is 1 over 4. Boleh faham sampai sini? Clear? Now, some of you might ask, sir, why you shift this square root x plus 2 to your right hand side? If I never shift also can, no problem. I agree with you. If you never shift also can. The question gave square root x plus 2 equals to 2. If you don't want to shift, you just want to take the square both sides like this, can, no problem. But just that be careful here. Here will become square root x square plus square root x plus 2 square plus with 2 square root x plus 2 equals to 4. See here lah. Okay. This is what we will become here lah. Okay. Of course, here I'm going to get here x plus 2. Okay, I think I better add a slide before I move on. Okay, I add a page lah. Okay, so I'm going to get here x plus 2 plus with 2 square root x square plus 2x equals to 4. So now you can shift. You are going to get back here 2 square root x square plus 2x equals to 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 minus 2x there. If you divide everything by 2 there, you get square root x square plus 2x equals to 1 minus x. Now again, you have to square both sides. So when you square both sides here, you're going to get back x square plus 2x equals to 1 plus x square minus 2x. Expansion ni ya. Okay, saya harap expansion itu clear lah ya. X square can cancel. Minus of 4x equals to 1, x equals to 1 over 4. Of course, you have to recheck yourself lah ya. So recheck ini saya tulis DIY lah. Boleh buat sendiri. Sampai sini ada tak apa-apa? Okay, saya rasa boleh tak sampai sini? Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. Saya bukan doktor lah gaming ini. Saya tak tahu siapa ni. Tapi iyalah. Okay, saya bukan doktor. Saya pencara biasa je. Saya cikgu biasa. Saya hanya ajar je apa yang saya boleh buat lah. Okay, kalau boleh ikut, bagus. Kalau tak boleh ikut, saya ada bagi link-link lain kan. Boleh ikut juga lah. Okay, saya tak ada masalah. Jangan risau. Okay. Tapi jangan buang masa lah. Okay, so far okay. Bagus Dini. Terima kasih semua. Okay, so kalau so far okay, saya harap yang konsep square root ini dah faham dan saya dah bagi nota tambahan kan. So dalam nota tambahan saya ada beberapa example lagi lah. Boleh lihat balik. Boleh tak semua? Boleh? Boleh Okay, so kalau yes, boleh saya carry on lah Okay, saya carry on boleh ke?
Boleh, sir.
Boleh Okay, terima kasih. Kita bergerak lagi lah. Okay, we go on to next one there. Next one there is index question. So if you remember, I asked you to do video for index and logarithm. Yes or not? Bukan short sendiri yes, saya suruh buat I asked to do because I want to make sure that you know your basic Form 4 punya stuff. Form 4 chapter 4. Yes or not? I agree it's one of the hardest chapter in Form 4. But it's one of the most important chapter there lah. Okay, it's also one of the most important chapter over there. So I hope all of y'all managed to finish up and managed to do. Okay, and all of y'all will be able to learn something from that. Okay, now we carry on. Okay, now let's see the indices first. So before I go into indices, I think I told you all the rules of indices, yes or not? Okay, and I told you all what I will use. So I will normally use the magic numbers. Okay, I can see some of you all use that in the video. So the magic numbers is 2, 3, 5, 7, and 10. Okay, these magic numbers are actually prime numbers and all the numbers come from these numbers. Okay, and 10 there is a unique number lah. Okay, that's why we cannot say we use prime number because 10 is not a prime number, right? Not, but 10 is a very easy calculation number there. Okay, so I try to use these magic numbers. These magic numbers, I name them lah, not mathematically It's not anyone who named them. I just give the name so that we can remember together. Okay, boleh faham sampai sini? Okay, now the next part here is, after we use the magic numbers, we should know the indices rule. So a power of m times with a power of n is a m power of m plus n. A power of m divided by a power of n is a m minus n. A power of 0 is 1. A power of n times with n is a mn. So these are the most basic rules which you should know lah. Of course, you got a power of 1 is a, and 1 over a is a power of negative 1. Okay, so all of you all should know these rules lah. Okay, now based on this, I'm going to solve these questions over here. So we start with a first. We get 3 power of 2x equals to 3 power of negative 1. Of course lah, how I get 3 power of negative 1? This is 3 power of 1. So if I bring up to the numerator, I'm going to get 3 power of negative 1. Now, I notice some students, they do this. They cancel. 3 potong. Tak boleh Okay, itu adalah base You tak boleh potongkan base macam tu Okay, salah Okay, or some of you all say that get rid of. It's not get rid of. Actually, what we are doing here, the basic concept here is we are comparing. We compare the indices with the indices because the base is already the same. Faham konsep itu. We compare the indices with the indices because the base is already the same. So from here, we get 2x equals to negative 1, x equals to negative 1 over 2. Boleh faham sampai sini semua? Okay, saya harap misconception bahawa kita boleh potong itu salah. Tolong jangan sekali-sekali tunjuk dalam jalan kerja kita potong. Salah mathematically is wrong. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bagus. Okay, now we carry on here. B here, we get 4 power of x there. So 4 power of x minus 10, 2 power of x plus 16 equals to 0. Now, if you look at this question over here, sini there is one trick over here. I told you, we always try to make the base the same. The base here is 2, 3, 5, 7, and 10. So what do you think? What base should I put over here now? Can anybody tell me what base should I apply over here? Yes, correct. 2 lah Okay, the base which I should apply is 2. So I get 2 power of 2x minus 10, 2 power of x plus 16 equals to 0. Okay, so from here, you can take this 2 power of x square minus 10, 2 power of x plus 16 sama dengan kosong. Saya harap semua orang okey lah sampai sini. Boleh faham tak sampai sini?
Boleh, sir.
Okay, boleh, bagus. Okay, very good, excellent. 2, correct. I know a little bit lagging in StreamYard, but yes, correct. Your answer is correct. Okay. Betul lain. Okay. Now, once I get this already, what we are going to do here is we are going to let y equals to 2 power of x. Okay, it's not a must, but this will let you see why I do this now. Okay, so I get y square minus 10y plus 16 sama dengan kosong. If you don't want to let y, you can even use what is this called? U lah. Sometimes they use u, sometimes they use t. Any unknown can. Okay. So if I carry on over here, okay, I can factorize this out. Equals to 0. So 8 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes or not? Y equals to 2 and y equals to 8. Don't forget, y is not what I want to find. I want to find x. So here again, you get 2 power of x equals to 2, 2 power of x equals to 8. So from here, you dapat x sama dengan 1 by compare. Kalau boleh, tolonglah tulis perkataan ini, by compare. Understand? By compare. Okay. 2 power of x equals to 2 power of 3, x equals to 3. All this is by comparing. It's not cancellation of anything. So I hope this is clear for everybody lah. Okay, saya harap ini clear untuk semua. Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah.
For comparing, we must show the compare.
Kalau boleh tunjuk lebih baik Ahmad. Ahmad Rafiq, bila you tunjuk jalan kerja dalam matematik, you dapat markah sepenuhnya pertama. Kedua, you tak akan jadi salah. Tak ada careless mistake yang akan wujud. Faham tak?
Alright, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
But I know there is another one more method. Ada orang cakap, cikgu saya tak mahu guna by compare. 2 power of x equals to 2. Then they say, sir, I take x equals to log 2 over log 2. Boleh, tak ada masalah. Jawapan masih sama. Or you tell me 2 power of x equals to 8. Then x equals to log 8 over log 2. Tekan calculator je, betul tak? Jawapan masih sama. Saya faham. Benda itu tak salah, betul. Okay, you change the index form to log form there. Clear? Okay. Okay, Fairuza Shahira. You asked me, sir, may I know why 2 to the power of x power of 2? Okay, I explained that a bit here. You asked me why 2 to the power of x power of 2. Now this is 2x, yes or not? Okay, 2 times x over here, if you look, 2 times x can be written also as x times 2. So I can put the x inside and 2 here. What? So 2x times 2 is 2x. What? Agree with that? Okay, Faizura, I answer your question. Yes, her question was in Zoom. So I answer her question in Zoom. I hopefully. Okay, yang stringyat pun saya harap faham semua. Okay, bagus then. So I move on lah. Boleh saya gerak, Faizura? Okay, bagus. Saya gerak. Kalau boleh tanya soalan dengan mic lah yang kat Zoom supaya yang StreamYard itu akan dengar suara anda. Okay, jangan risau. Okay, I move on some more. Let's look at the next question there, C. Okay, kita cuba buat C sama-sama. Okay, we try to do C together. Okay. Okay, so if you look over here, so you can see again, class, tengok e power of 2x, e power of x. Apa you rasa? This also is a quadratic equation, yes or not? Why? Because one is power of 2x, one more is power of x only. So the one which is power of x, the smaller power, we let y equals to e power of x. E itu adalah exponential. E is what? Exponential. So here I'm going to get 2, okay, y square minus 7y minus 15 equals to 0. Kadang-kadang soalan tak bagi macam ni, dia bagi macam ni. 2e power of 4x minus 7e power of 2x minus 15. Sama juga, you tengok sini. You look at the e power of 4x and e power of 2x. The thing become half what? The power is still half, yes or not? So if the power is half over here, you can tell me this is 2y square minus 7y minus 15 sama dengan kosong. But what is your y this time? Your y is e power of 2x. Understand? So sometimes this is what the question give lah. Understand? Kadang-kadang dia bagi macam ini. Boleh faham semua? Clear until there? Dia nak susahkan, sengaja nak susahkan kan? Tapi konsep masih sama. And let y itu, we always try to take the lowest power. Understand? The half of the power lah. Half of the power. So from here, we carry on. Okay, saya buat arrow macam ni, saya carry on boleh Okay, so here I get 2y square minus 7y minus 15 equals to 0. 2y, y, 7 and 1, I think. Yep, that's for sure. Negative 7 and 1. Oh no, cannot. 7 and 1 will not give me the answer. So what is it? I think 5 and 2, is it? Yeah, 5 and 3. 5 and 3, yeah. Okay, so here will give me negative, here positive, equals to 0. Y equals to negative 3 over 2, y equals to 5. Okay, now I told you y is e power of x. So negative 3 over 2 and e power of x equals to 5. Okay, saya tak ada masalah kat 5 here. 5 I can solve, I know. Because x is just log, or now because it's e, so we use ln. Ln is the ln button beside log. Dalam kalkulator anda ada ln button sebelah log. So that is the ln button lah for ln. So ln 5, that's all. And you can dapat jawapan. But over here, you go and press ln negative 3 over 2 dalam kalkulator. Tolong tekan ln negative 3 over 2 dalam kalkulator. Apa you dapat? Tekan semua. Please let me know what you get over there. Maths error. Mengapa Mengapa dapat maths error? Ln of negative never exists lah. Okay, this one does not exist. Okay, log or ln of negative does not exist. So this one we have to reject lah. Boleh faham sampai sini? Ln 5, of course, you can write in, what is this called? You can write in decimal 1.609. Okay, why? Because ln of negative is not exist. Okay, it's undefined lah, correct, agree with that. Okay, saya faham benda itu. Bagus Dini. Okay, terima kasih kerana menjawab soalan-soalan saya dekat YouTube itu. Okay, saya gembira hari ni. Dekat YouTube ada lebih ramai orang daripada Zoom. Okay, so sesuatu yang saya tengok ini macam lebih suka kat YouTube anda semua. Okay, baguslah. Okay, boleh saya bagi lagi satu soalan tambahan sebelum saya bergeraklah. Okay, kepada yang next. Boleh soalan tambahan ni? Okay, kita tengok satu soalan tambahan yang lain daripada slideshow anda. So, okay, I give this maybe C, D. Okay, now they give you sometimes like this, 4x plus 1 minus 5, okay, power of 2, 5, 2 power of x plus 1 equals to 0. So, you have to understand one thing, okay, you have to understand one thing here, 4 power of x and 4 power of 1 minus 5, 2 power of x plus 1 sama dengan kosong. Okay. Okay. Sebelum tu saya jawab beberapa soalan ni. Soalan penting ni. Izati tanya, Sir, kalau reject tu tak tulis akan ditolak markah ke? Yalah, kalau you tak reject itu, maka itu adalah jawapan anda. So, kena reject. Okay, kalau you tak tulis, dia akan tolak satu markah lah. Clear? Okay. Jangan risau pasal markah banyak. You should understand the concept first. Marks will come to you after that. Okay, kalau konsep di atas tangan you, tak ada orang boleh ambil markah anda. Tapi kalau konsep tak ada, markah anda siapa-siapa pun boleh ambil. Okay. Okay, itu konsep saya lah. Motivasi pagi ni. Bagus ayat saya tu. Cantik kan ayat tadi? Okay. Tak apalah. Mungkin saya buat headline saya sendiri. Okay, next one here. 4 power of x there. The 4 power of x I can change to 2 power of 2x. 4 minus 5, 2 power of x plus 1 sama dengan kosong. I just want to stress one more thing over here. If you look at this highlighted part here, what trick did I use over here? The trick which I use over here is called the breakup trick. Okay, the breakup trick. Clear? Okay. Why I say breakup trick? Tengok power kat sini, saya pecahkan. That is what I call lah. Okay, breakup trick. This trick name I gave lah. Okay. So you can try to remember that way. Okay. So here you get y square 4 minus 5y plus 1 equals to 0. So 4y square minus 5y plus 1 sama dengan kosong. Okay. From here you can factorize your answer. So I'm very sure you're going to get 4y and y here 1 1. Yep, negative equals to 0. So here you can get y equals to 1 over 4 and y equals to 1. Now again over here, y is actually what? Oops, sorry, I forgot to write. Let y equals to 2 power of x. So 2 power of x equals to 1 over 4 and 2 power of x equals to 1. X ini, kalau you feel very hard, just press like this lah. Press in your calculator. If you want to compare, it's very hard for you. You press in your calculator, you straight away get negative 2. Here also can. X equals to log 1 divided by log 2. I'm very sure the answer is 0. Okay. Of course, lepas dapat jawapan, kena recheck lah. Okay. So recheck, I lay it for you to do lah. Okay. DIY lah Okay. DIY. Lepas kelas lah. Anda boleh DIY. Okay. Ada masalah sampai sini? Anybody got any problem until here so far, class? Everybody okay? Boleh
So what if I want to do comparison for the x?
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. I said just now, 2 power of x equals to 2 power of negative 2. Yes or not? So write down by compare. X equals to negative 2 and 2 power of x equals to 2 power of 0. So x equals to 0 by compare. Just keep on writing the word by compare. But please don't do this. If you go and cancel like this is mathematically wrong. You cannot cancel off the base one. Understand? You are just comparing the base there. Do you understand that? Clear, Jing Xuan? Yes, right? Okay, cool. Very good. No problem. Okay, for more examples, you can start doing question number 1 to question number 4 in your tutorial. And also, you can start doing your questions in your extra tutorial. Okay, I move on to the next one there, which is called log. Now, under log, I always try to see this as something very easy first. Okay, which I use BLTC. Okay, I want to explain what is BLTC first before I move on to the questions now. Okay, Apa maksud BLTC? B ini adalah making the base the same. BLTC, this is my rule lah, ya. Okay, so make the base the same first. Then after that you use log, which I say single log. Okay, single log. And then after that you use single term. And then you use compare. And then you use compare. Can or not until here so far? Okay, sampai sini semua okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bagus. So kalau sampai sini okay, kita gerak sikit Okay. Now, if I use these rules, and of course my magic numbers will play a role lah. My magic numbers, which is 2, 3, 5, 7, and 10, also will play a role inside this thing. Okay. Another one more. If I cannot use this rule, then you go to quadratic. Then you have to go to quadratic. So this is the trick to solve log problem lah. Okay, this one I summarize for you how to solve log problem over here. Okay, Hakim, boleh Hakim? Okay, saya carry on lah. Ada orang nak buat lawak sini sikit. Okay, tapi kita abaikan lawak dia, kita carry on sikit. Okay, now let's look at example number 2 first here. Log x minus log 3 equals to 2. So if I look over here, I know the base is 10. The base is 10. Tapi 2 ini tak ada base. The 2 here do not have any base yet. Yes or not? So let's find out what is the base of 2, what the 2 there. So here is log 10x minus log 10 3 equals to 2 log 10 10 equals to 2 log 10 10. See, I make the base the same. So B sudah jadi selesai. Okay, kita mungkin pakai main apa tic-tac-toe you all play. I don't know what you all play. It's on hangman. B sudah jalan. B done already. Now single log. Single log already process here. We can start. We can see here log 10x. This is 1 minus 1 log 10 3. The 2 bring up. So I get log 10 10 square. This also is 1. So single log also jalan already. Single log means everything in front here is 1 lah. Means there is no number in front of the log. I bring to the power. Understand? I bring to the power. Last week I already explained all the log rules, right? So you all should know the line. Okay. So from here you will get here log 10 minus is divide equals to log 10 10 square is 100 lah. Now you look over here again. Okay. Of course you will not cancel. You will write down there by compare. Okay, before I go and do by compare, I know the t is done. Why I know the t is done? Because it's already single term. Single term means only one log over here, another one more log over here. So it's already single term. Now I compare. If I compare these, I'm going to get x over 3 equals to 100, x equals to 300. Don't you all get the answer, class? Understand until here so far? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, Okay, bagus. So kalau clear, saya carry on lagi sikit lah. Okay, I carry on. Next one there, we do question B here. Okay, question B. If you look at question B over here, it's again the same thing. Okay. Okay, you get here negative ln 3 minus x sama dengan negative 2. I shift first. Negative can cancel. So I get ln 3 minus x equals to 2. Now here got two methods lah. Got two methods. I do the first method first lah. Okay. I do the BLTC method. Okay. I do my BLTC method. Base the same. So if here base is ln e. So here also you have to make the base the same. So ln e 3 minus x equals to 2 ln e. Agree? Okay. Because ln e is 1 1. So I can just put that. No problem. So the base is already done. Okay. Which I did here. Then the next question there is single log. So if single log ln e base e 3 minus x equals to ln base e power of 2. So this is already single log. You can see that. I use a different color lah maybe. It's blue. Oops, sorry. I use blue here. You can see single log done. Next one there, term. The single term. Already single term also. So inside the blue itself, we got single term also already. Why? Because in front here is 1, in front here also 1 already. Okay, so single term already, and one ln also. So now the next step is compare lah. So by compare, 3 minus x equals to e power of 2. Therefore, x will be 3 minus e power of 2. Now, some people, they don't like this method. They say, sir, I do like this. 3 minus x equals to 2. They change this to index form. They say 2 minus x equals to e power of 2. Okay, sorry, 3, yeah? Yeah. So x equals to 3 minus e power of 2. I agree, this is shorter right now. But, you must understand, not always we can apply the second method lah. Kalau 2 term saja, boleh lah, tak ada masalah. Tapi kalau lebih daripada 2 term, kita tak boleh apply second method. Itu je. Boleh faham tak sampai sini? Clear until here so far, class?
Yes.
Okay, so try to see lah. I try to create this formula for you, not formula lah. Something which we can guide students to go step by step lah. Okay. If I look over here, question C and D is quite easy. C is very easy lah. So I skip C, I go to D lah. Okay, I will go to D. C tu boleh tengok dalam YouTube video yang telah saya beri link lah. Okay, or boleh cuba sendiri. Lepas cuba boleh hantar jawapan kat dalam group. Hantar ada hadiah. Okay, so let's see D here now. Now D over here, if you notice, 1x is at the term and one more x is at the base here. So this is guarantee a quadratic equation. That is guarantee for you. This is guarantee a quadratic question. We still apply BLTC. Hanya we have to make the base the same first. How to make base the same? Log 3x minus 4 log 3 over log 3x means change base. This is change base, plus with 3 log 3. But this 3 log 3 tak perlu kita nak samakan base. Why? Because we are going to change to quadratic later. Understand? So we just need to apply B actually. We apply B enough already. Base must be the same. Kalau base tak sama, memang tak boleh gerak lah. Okay? Base must be the same. Now I let log 3x equals to u. So here I get u minus 4 over u plus 3 sama dengan kosong. So if I times this, I get u square minus 4 plus 3u equals to 0. Boleh faham sampai sini semua? Okay. So from here, u square plus 3u minus 4 sama dengan 0. U 4, 1, positive, negative equals to 0.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. For the u minus 4 over u plus 3, times by u, right?
Yeah, I times everything by u to get rid of the denominator u. Okay?
Okay.
Because got equals to 0, so I can times everything by u to get rid of the denominator u. Times u, times u, times u, times u. Boleh faham Okay? So u sama dengan 1, u sama dengan negatif 4. So dapat balik log 3x equals to 1, log 3x equals to 4, negative 4. But for log, when the thing is negative 4, don't straight away reject. Be careful. So x equals to 3 power of 1, which is 3. Here x equals to 3 power of negative 4. 3 power negative 4, kalau tak silap saya adalah 1 over 81. Yes or not? Okay. Of course, you boleh recheck balik lah. Okay, of course, you boleh recheck balik. Boleh faham sampai sini tak semua? Any problem until here so far, class? Clear semua? Okay, bagus then. Saya harap semua clear lah. Okay, saya cuba balik lagi satu soalan yang lebih kurang sama ni. Okay, saya cuba balik lagi satu soalan yang lebih kurang sama ni. Okay, sekejap I try to see if I can get a question. Yes, here. Okay, let's see this question lah. Okay, C, is it C or D? E, E. Okay, we use E. Okay, I give you log. Okay, x3 minus 4 log 3x plus 3 equals to 0. I'm using back the similar question, but just that I changed the position of the x there. Okay, So if you really look over here, this one again, base x. So I change to base 3 first. Log 3x minus 4 log 3x plus 3 equals to 0. Now, because at the base also got x, at the term also got x, so we know this is going to be a quadratic question. Boleh tak tahu boleh dah tahu bahawa ini akan jadi soalan quadratic. Okay. So now from here I get 1 over u minus 4u plus 3 equals to 0. 1 minus 4u square plus 3u sama dengan kosong. Saya harap soalan ini berjalan kerana saya create sekejap lagi saja tadi. Okay, so you get here. Okay, now how? Now you have to factorize this, yes or not? Okay, you have to factorize this. So let's factorize. You dapat u tolak 1. One more is 4u plus 1 equals to 0. So u equals to 1 and u equals to negative 1 over 4. Now remember, the u we let as log 3x, am I right? So you can straight away write down here like this. Log 3x equals to 1. Bring up the 3 power of 1. Dapat 3. Log 3x equals to negative 1 over 4. X equals to 3 power of negative 1 over 4. So I think that is very obvious. 3 power of negative 1 over 4 is going to give me 1 over what? Oh no, 0.7598. Yes or not? Okay, saya harap boleh terima ni. Okay, clear Saya harap semua orang clear. Ada masalah tak sampai sini? Yes.
I have question.
Say.
What if I change the base to
Base x.
log x instead of log 3?
It's the same thing, it's acceptable, but your working will be more harder. Why? Later, when you come here, this will be x, this will be 3, yes or not? Am I right? Then here is no problem lah. X power of 1 equals to 3, so no problem. But here, x, 3. Then you get here x power of negative 1 over 4. Can see that? Can see that? After that, this will bring over here will become 3 power of 1 over 4 then. So some students don't prefer that lah. They prefer to just bring up this and take the power. Clear until that?
Yeah.
Okay. What you are doing is not wrong. It's correct, but it's just that this will be easier a little bit lah. Okay. 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 So I carry on now. Next there. Okay, so for more example for log, you can try and scan these questions here, and later I will try to give a little bit questions before we end the class. Okay, now the next part here is called inequalities. Now I'm going to go on a little bit because I think it's quite easy, not that hard. Okay, you have studied this a little bit, so I want to teach you type 1 and type 2 first. Now this type, I'm the one who break up for you all for type first. Okay, so please don't go and tell someone type 1, type 2 line. Okay, I will try to break up for you all. Okay, so inequality sign over here, you all know this, you all can read this by yourself. And I think this is very, very obvious lah. Okay, properties of inequalities. If A is greater than B, then C is any number. You plus both sides also, then A plus C must be greater than B plus C. If A is greater than B, if C is greater than 0, okay, if must be a positive number here, must be a positive number, you times also will be greater than. And if A is greater than B and C is less than 0, means a negative number, you times, you go the other way around. Because when you times by negative, the inequality sign will change, yes or not? Okay, so that's the reason. And here is a fraction one, A is greater than B. When you take a fraction of the greater number, of course, it will become less than. Of course, it will become less than. This is not that much that important, but yeah. I want to go to something which is more important. Okay, I want to go to how to solve inequality question. I break up this into type 1, 2, 3, and 4. So type 1 is just your linear equations. Normal linear equations lah. And I think we all got learned this one. So no problem with that. So how to see the type 1 over here? For example, let's say you have this 2x minus 4 greater than 8. So you have 2x greater than 12, x greater than 6. Or if you have 4x minus 5 less than 2x plus 9, you can shift 6x is less than 14, x is less than 14 over 6. Okay, I never change any sign over here. Okay, but if I have like this, negative 2x plus 4 greater than 8, So negative 2x is greater than 4. X must be less than negative 2 over here. So we can see x is less than 2. This is how you define the final answer lah. Okay, this is how you have to write your final answer in set form. This is how we study in chapter 1, remember? So we have to get back our answer in set form. And when we divide by a negative number, we have to change the inequality sign. Okay, got equal or no equal, it just follow. This one you study in form 3 already, yes or not? Okay, senang ni, tak susah. Okay, senang, tak susah. Kita carry on kepada yang kedua. Not yang kedua, extra one more example for the start question. Let's say they give you negative 7 less than 2 plus 3x. Okay, 2 plus 3x less than 8. So from here, you can tell me that I can break up this into two parts. Okay, in between, right? So I can get negative 7 less than 2 plus 3x. And 2 plus 3x is less than 8. 3x is less than 6. S is less than 2. If I shift here, negative 3x is less than 9. Divide by negative, so dapat greater than negative 3. Buat satu number line. This is where the important part comes in. This is negative 3. Okay, and this is 2. So greater than negative 3, less than 2. So you can see the intersection is here. Your final answer is going to be negative 3, 2. This is in the form of open interval, yes or not? But if you don't want to write in this form, you can write like this also. Negative 3 and 2. Curly bracket lah eh. Okay, curly bracket. Boleh faham sampai sini kelas?
So,
Yes, say.
the number line need to draw.
Yes, you have to draw the number line. Okay, now why I tell you have to draw the number line? Because after this got type 2, type 3, type 4. Have to draw. And that is your working over there. Clear until then? Okay, you have to draw number line. That's a must. Okay. Ada masa ke untuk buat lagi satu? Rasa you ada kelas ke lepas ni kelas?
Yes.
Yes. What time is your class? Pukul berapa?
11.
11 eh? Oh, if 11 then I think I should stop right now, right or not? 11 kan? Atau 11.15? 11. Okey lah. Kalau macam itu, saya terpaksa berhenti sekarang. Okey, saya harap sampai type 1 ini kita dah okey. Lepas ini, the next lecture, I will go on to type 2 lah, which is on Monday. Yes, not Monday morning, right? Okay, so hopefully Monday morning, I will be in college and hopefully the internet will be good. So we can have a lecture there and I will go on to type 2, 3 and 4. Okay, I hope everybody clear with whatever I have teach today. If anything wrong or because of internet connection or what, I say sorry first lah. Okay, but that is not in my hand, so I can't do much lah. Okay then, thank you class. See you guys and hope we meet soon lah. Okay. Okay, bye bye.
So
Yeah. What's your question?
my question is that for every when we write the answers for inequality,
Must be in set form.
must be in. Okay.
I answer your question before you ask.
Thank
Okay, you have to write in set form or in the open interval form lah, or closed interval form. Understand? Or half open interval or half closed interval. Clear? Okay, good then, Jinchuan. Okay then.
Sir.
Yeah.
When should I send the recording?
As soon as we end the class or after you finish with your work.
Send at where?
Send dalam
Sir?
lecture group.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Recording start.
Yeah.
Kan kalau inequalities boleh dalam set open interval dengan set form kan?
Mm-hmm.
Dia dekat soalan, dia akan tanya tak betul dia nak set